Hey guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about how we integrate our flocks together when you have smaller hens and you have older hens, and some of the issues that you're going to deal with between the two hen groups. So even though you think of them as one flock, they don't see each other as one flock, not yet, but they will get there. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. What, girls? I know you just want the snacks I'm bringing. I'm a coming. I'm a coming. So I cut some grass for my girls today. See a lot of leaves in there, but what I definitely have noticed is a flock within a flock. So I have 4 of my young hens that kind of hang out together, and then I have my 6 original hens who do their thing together. Slowly coming together. It's been about 6 weeks or more since they've been integrated. But the big hens still run them off. It's more about resources and food resources, but the smaller hens are starting to get closer and closer now, which is good. And in time, they still run them off, but in time, all that pecking will be done. Most likely when my small hens are larger. They're not big enough right now. The only protection that they have is to run off. So you're going to have multiple flocks within your flock as you add new hens. And you're going to see them kind of run off the other hens. And you're going to see that a lot. And you're going to see the hens try to kind of poke in around the edges. But depending upon how many times a year you try to introduce new hens, you're going to see multiple flocks within your one large flock that you have. I only have 10 hens, but definitely two different flocks. My older hens that grew up together, and now these younger hens that have grown up together. But the integration takes time, and I don't think it'll fully happen until these younger hens are full size. They have a little more weight that they can, a little more weight and a little more gumption to go after these older hens. But it does make me happy to see that, in time it just keeps getting better. Starting to roost together at night. I added another additional perch, and the young hens seem to use that, and the older hens use the original perch that was in there, which I hoped and expected, but eventually in time, I think they'll all be together. But I don't think we'll see that until my younger hens are fully grown. I'm going to cut them some grass today. They really enjoy that. But grass is growing less and less these days, so. But they're doing good. Integrating well. Coming together. I just jumped the grass here and... What, Whitney? What? You need to stop all that bullying you're doing, girl. I don't like that at all. I put the grass here over in the shade so it wouldn't, the sun wouldn't bake it so quickly, so that the majority of it they'll get to eat today. And they love just scratching. So they get to scratch, they get some grass, A little bit of integration going on here with my young hens, which is kind of nice. And says a couple weeks ago these young hens wouldn't even been within 10 feet. The older hens run them off, but now they're starting to accept them a little more, which is normally what happens. So I'm seeing a little bit of feathers, so I know there's a little bit of bullying going on because my hens are young. They're not going to molt this year. Generally their first year they don't. The second year they usually do. They may molt a little bit, but not too much. So anytime I see feathers, it's usually because one of these girls was picking on my young hens. So, but I keep warning them. These young hens are going to grow up, and then they're going to pick on you. Yes, Emma, tell us. What are you telling us? You just lay me an egg? Thank you. Getting tons of nice greenish eggs from my Easter eggers, so almost every day. I'm getting about 5 eggs a day, which is nice. So, it just really makes me happy to see the young hens integrating. Chickens have their own rhyme and reason, and they have their own rhythm. And you're not going to change it too much. You just got to let them do what they're going to do. So, keep an eye on them. But my girls are doing well. Doing really good today. Pretty excited. Yeah, they just love me for the snacks I provide. Yep, all of them. My 2 flocks, my little hens, and my big girls, learning how to come together and interact with each other. Okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna give you guys some food. There you go. There's that. They love that. Love that too. Oh, I got some eggs today. So right now, like I said earlier, I feel like I got kind of 2 flocks. I have my older hens who are more mature and are laying, and then I have my new hens, younger hens, and the dynamics between the 2 is different. So the 4 young hens, they stick together, and then the 6 older hens stick together. They're slowly starting to come together. So the young girls here. Right, Gracie? Say hi, Ruth. Say hi. Hey. They want me to grab some and bring it out for them, which I've been doing a little bit, but that doesn't really promote them staying together. Come on, girls. So I kind of walk over here, and the little girls kind of follow me so they can get some snack here by themselves. So this is one of my parts of the flock that I have, these 4 hens. And then I have the other 6. Eventually they'll come together. But that's just my hens. So if you have ducks and geese and other animals, then your flock dynamic is even more different. But they're they're starting to figure it out. Earlier I put down some grass. They ate all that up pretty quick. What are you telling me, Miss Moran? When are you going to lay me an egg? Huh? Yes, this is a performance-based critique. When am I going to get an egg? Huh? I want an egg. People are wondering when they're going to get an egg. Let me know. Any day would be nice. But there's still, with the older hens, there's still the dynamic of who is kind of the top. She's at the bottom. She's at the bottom. The 3 red stars are at the top. Queen Esther, she handles her own. She fights sometimes. Sometimes she'll run away. But my Whitney girl seems to have risen to the top. So, but that'll change as these girls grow up. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing that. I want my sweet little Whitney girl back. I want her to stop fighting all the time. Yeah, I miss her. Always fighting over resources, though. But your flock dynamic is definitely something that you're going to run into. How they interact with each other, and I see that every day now. And if you add hens twice in a year, you're going to have 3 different smaller flocks trying to integrate. So you may even see the medium-sized ones picking on the smaller ones. So, but now they're starting to mix a lot more, which is great. I'm happy to see that. What, Ruth? What? I like your... Yeah, I like that. What are you telling me? There's the little girls. Let me know, guys, what kind of issues you're having with your flock and the different age groups of some of your hens. I'm curious. I'm assuming you guys are seeing very similar things as I am. So I appreciate you guys watching my videos so much. It means a lot to me. Hope you guys have can like or subscribe or share. Would be nice. Hope you guys have a really great week. Take care. God bless.